Every day, ISU Dining feeds thousands of hungry students. Whether in the dining halls, vending machines, or cafes across campus. But trying to plan for and order the exact amount of food is simply impossible.
It is an ebb and flow because as we get in the beginning of a semester, we may have more, and then as we get closer to the end of the semester, or actually it's really more the middle of the semester, it becomes less because of the efficiencies of our ordering. But then as it comes to the end of the semester, people eat different when they're under stress for their finals.
That means there are leftovers.
We have leftovers in the retail, and one of the things that's important to us is we don't want to see the students who are the last ones we serve have a different experience than the first ones.
And those leftovers were the discussion in an honors class at Iowa State a few years ago.
And what that class did is they came to us and said, you know, we really are concerned about food waste, and we realize that you're composting in the residence halls, but what are you doing in retail and catering, and how can we help?
That's when the class did some searching and found Food at First.
Food at First is a combination of a community meal program. We serve a meal 7 days a week. It's free to anyone that wants to show up. The other half is our grocery distribution. It's a food pantry. We distribute food here 3 times a week.
We give all of our foods that are going to be perishable to Food at First. My team is pretty efficient at using leftovers, but it's all these packaged items that are already processed and turned into something. That's where we fall into a bigger problem. And that this has given us a resource to take care of it. It really is food you can eat. It's just that to have the quality level that we feel is expected of us, that's not the offering that we want to put out there.
So 6 days a week, volunteers and students like senior Kyle Donnelly pick up the leftover food and deliver it to Food at First.
I just wanted to give back to the Ames community a little bit, and this program kind of helps people who are maybe not in the best situation be able to get some food and put that money towards something else.
But Kyle's not the only one.
Iowa State plays a huge role at Food at First. We're really lucky in that we get groups from Iowa State that sign up to do the service at the meal program.
And the infamous Stuff the Bus donation drive at Iowa State provides Food at First with enough food to last a year.
There are other groups that'll have food drives, primarily Iowa State groups, fraternities, sororities, service clubs. They'll have their own food drives. And it's on a smaller scale, but it adds up.
And every donation is appreciated because the need is constantly growing.
I've been involved with Food at First for 3 years, and what I see is a lot more children that show up at those meals. A lot more families come than they used to.
Food at First serves hot-cooked meals to an average 70 people each night, and the food pantry has seen record numbers too.
Since 2011, we've seen the demand here more than double. It used to be that 50, 60 people was a good day, was a high number for us. Now we're seeing 130. And that's a trend that continues to grow and grow. We don't want to send anyone out of here empty-handed, and we never have to do that.
And that's just the mission of Food at First.
Feed people, recycle food, and never say no.
Because they know.
And for a lot of people, we're the primary source of food. And that motivates all of us. We couldn't do this without Iowa State.
And these students donated their time through their class, set up different people to volunteer and pick up that food and take it to Food at First. So they really were the link that brought us there. Here we are because of an honors class, sharing with the community. It's such a great feeling to see someone who's grateful for what they get. And we don't see that so much. There's more expectations than gratefulness. And so you could just see it in their faces. They felt so good when they went home that day.
They're very glad that you did this for them. They're very thankful. They know that you're taking time out of your day, so they really appreciate what you're doing.
To me, it has been a very rewarding program. It's been an opportunity to share with the community here in Ames, but also to share with our students in providing that opportunity.
I'd love for us to be unnecessary. I'd love for Food at First to be irrelevant, but that's not going to happen.
So instead, Food at First will be filling the hungry stomachs and warming the hearts of those in need.
Smiles and tears both.
For years to come.
It's the most gratifying thing I've ever done in my life.
Alex Murphy, Iowa State University News Service.